It's Cantrell's countdown to kickoff. The Cantrell Law Firm is now open in La Follette.
It's Campbell's last stand at home in 2023 as the Cougars wrap up the home schedule and a 3-game homestand here tonight with the Karns Beavers in the regular season. This is a region game. Both teams coming in, a win for Karns, a win for Karns, a couple of wins for Campbell County. And Coach, this is a key game. It's a game there's still a lot to play for the Cougars and even the Beavers.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at this game every year, I feel like it means a lot, but especially this year when you look at where we sit in the region, especially, this gives us a good opportunity to be able to be in postseason play and make the playoffs. And so, when you get I felt like the last few games we've played, the games have been so tight. When you look at how the last few years, it's usually been a one-possession game, and so it's going to be a fun night. Obviously we need to be at our best, and we've not played at our best consistently the last few weeks, and we kind of know that. But also we do have a lot more left on our schedule to play for, games that mean a lot. So the key for us is to continue to find a way to play it consistently at the level I know we can.
This will be the last home game of the regular season, senior night for your Cougars, so a little added incentive, maybe a little added emotion for the game tonight.
Yeah, I think kind of talked to the team about this week. There's two big things going on Friday night, and number one, it's senior night. We want to honor our seniors and honor the people that have allowed them to get to this point in their football careers, and so I think that's always a special night. It's a little bittersweet. There's sad moments, but at the same time, there's a football game to be played, and I think we can honor the seniors by the way we play and honor the people that have helped them get there. And then two, obviously with the postseason, the weight of this game that it carries for the playoffs is two big things that we've addressed with our team. We're not dwelling on the postseason play, but we do want to, and we do want it to be the forefront of us that this is senior night and it's a big night for our seniors, and we want to honor them.
A couple of elements at play here tonight. One, you're looking for consistency with your team, 4 quarters. You're looking for your best game of the season, which I think's still out there for you.
Yeah, when you watch the film and we watch it and we start seeing, evaluate and analyze what's going on, how can we fix these things. A lot of times you see a team that plays at a high level defensively, offensively, but again, it's the consistency of doing that. And, and so we've shown what we are capable of doing, and sometimes that's what's the most frustrating part is you realize how good our team can be, and, but the key is to keep preparing, keep working so that you can play more consistent at that level. And I think if we do that, then we're going to like what the results are.
Well, you led in the game on Friday, 83-yard scoring drive to open the game. Not sure you could have drawn it up much better than that. But again, talking about that consistency and keeping that type momentum going.
Yeah, we've been a little more consistent on offense than we have in special teams and defense, and we feel like offensively that we can score on anyone, and we've kind of shown that throughout this season. We've had moments where we sputter and don't score, and that's going to happen in any offense. And but a lot of times we've been able to, whether it's punt and back the other team up or drive the ball down and then have them have to drive the field to score. Those are things you still got to try to do too, even if you don't get it in the end zone. And so offensively, obviously, we have so much confidence in Landon and his ability to make plays, and our offensive line is still controlling the line of scrimmage. And our younger, inexperienced receivers continue to improve. They're making some great catches, making some big plays for us. So, we're just going to keep playing on their strengths and offensively and try to find a way to get the ball in the end zone a little bit more.
Coach, of course, avoiding injuries always at the top of the list or close to it for a football team and a football coach. But eliminating the big plays, that always is a concern going into every game.
Yeah, it is. I think defensively, again, we've got to be able to find a way to make the opposing team drive the field. And we did that the first drive against Gibbs the other night. And Gibbs scored, but, there were more plays. We got them in a 4th down once that they got. And I think when you consistently do that, it allows for that. It forces the offense to play at a higher level as opposed to the one-play drives. And those one-play, those big explosive plays are, one, it gives their offense a lot more confidence, and it's, and it doesn't force them to snap the football. Every time that ball snaps, something could go wrong for them, and that's what we try to do. And whether it's a penalty or they just make a mistake or one of our players makes an unbelievable play, and that's what we want defensively to try to accomplish. We were able to do that a few series last week, especially early, and then kind of in the second half we were able to do that a little bit more, but it's just the consistency is not there, and we got to try to find a way against Karns to make them snap the football.
Of course, Karns is looking at the Cougars just like the Cougars, I guess, are looking at Karns. This is a team that's lost Deshaun Bishop, the All-Stater that's now playing at Tennessee, and it's a different team, a different whole atmosphere for Karns now.
Yeah, the last three, especially the last two, the first 3 years ago, it was his sophomore year, we realized just how good he was. And then the last 2 years, we knew coming into this game, Karns coaches realized just like we do what the weight of this game every year. And so we knew going into that Deshaun Bishop was going to get the football as many times as he probably could. And we did well on him at times, but he was a phenomenal player, obviously. This year they don't have Deshaun Bishop, but they do have a couple players they're trying to get the football to. A couple running backs that run hard, a receiver that I think is a big play potentially, can make some big plays, so we got to make sure we know where those guys are at. And then they run some unique things on offense as far as they'll get into more of their basic offense that they've ran when Bishop was there. Then they've also get into more of this goal line heavy package that they just try to run the football right at you, no receivers. So whatever they're choosing to do, we feel like we're prepared for it. We got to win some one-on-one battles, get off some blocks, and then we have opportunity to make tackles. That's what we got to do.
It's game 8, the usual bumps and bruises at this stage of the season. Your team appears to be probably about as good a shape as a team can be in. Is that the case?
Yeah, we feel good about it. Again, there's always things that can come up, but at the end of it, we feel like we got a lot of guys playing close to 100%, and that's all you can ask for this time of year.
Well, a win cures a lot of ills, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Tonight is Campbell and Karns. Coach, we wish you well. Thanks for taking time, and have fun tonight.
All right, thanks, Jim. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Head coach Justin Price and the Cougars hosting the Karns Beavers here in just moments. Stay with us at the Cantrell Law Firm Countdown to Kickoff on the WLAF Doyle's Tire Shop Sports Network.
It's Cantrell's Countdown to Kickoff. The Cantrell Law Firm is now open in La Follette.